What's up, Team Starlight? This is the finals at WildCardCyclone. We've got Joseph on the left playing Twilight and George on the right playing Vayu Turbo. We haven't seen Joseph in a while, but he is on his max rarity deck as always.
Wow, we got the double solar recharge. That is really, really good. He has a loaded graveyard, a stacked hand, and he pitched heavy. Wow, he said, I don't need this heavy because I'm going to win this duel.
This is crazy. Live JD on turn 1. This is the stuff of dreams for all Lightsworn players. We're going to hit in for over half our opponent's life. And he's going to draw Gores here, but that doesn't even matter. We just return the Honest, then blow up the field again. I honestly think that seems like a waste, right?
It does, but I don't know. I mean, oh, well, that's one way to answer it.
Because my logic with the Gores is you just obviously he has the brain, which is a good out. We don't know if he had that or he just drew it, but you want to save the Gores to like a point where it actually can be impactful, even if it's just stopping them from killing you that turn. But if you just drop it right there, it literally accomplished nothing other than to burn your opponent for 1,000 life points. So we'll see if it comes into play later. I think there's a chance it could. But you know, Brain Sirocco was a good crackback.
So is Dad on the... Yeah, Dad's just going to clear the monster, clear the back row. And he has the Honest still, so this is just game, and that Gores is gone. So you're right, that Gores would have kept him alive an extra turn.
Dang. Well, we live and learn. We live and learn. We are going to just start off with a set monster and 2 back row.
No explosive start from Joseph, just a T-set pass.
George's going to come through with the Greffer Pitch Vayu, sending most likely Sirocco. And let's see if he wants to get aggressive here. I think I'm usually team aggro. Obviously, you get punished by a card like Mirror Force, but especially now that I know the Starlight Road, I think you just summon that Vayu synchro, don't you?
Yeah, because Torrential, Deep Mirror Force, you're like safe. But
And
it was just an
against
MST.
against this deck, it's like you just really want to get their life low before it can get problematic for you with Judgment Dragon. So I don't think there's a lot of utility in waiting. And now Jane's gonna run over our Greffer. Sad.
Okay, he's going for the Vayu play now. I don't know what this set is. Did we see it? Did you catch a glimpse earlier?
I do not know what it is. I feel like if it was, oh god. Don't tell me this JD's live already. What the heck?
Yeah, and he's just gonna blow up the board.
Damn. Okay, so what is the play here from Joseph? Thinking about this. Maybe he has like some special summons like a sorcerer. Yep. He's gonna banish a light, banish a dark. Oh my gosh.
Is going all in. Takes 16. Takes 23. Do we have a Gores? And yeah, he chooses to Gores after the Sork.
Okay. That's a little more understandable now because he has to blow up his own monsters. And we want to preserve the life because we have brain control. Makes a ton of sense.
And we have the value for exact game. Necrogarna? No. No. Wow, I was not expecting that comeback.
Me neither. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, I thought it was over for sure. Um, that's crazy. I totally thought that was game. That was Joseph is making Twilight look goated here. I feel like the deck is just so strong, man. Like these bombs. He used Dad game one. He used JD both games. Just crazy stuff here. And here's Sangan, a card that doesn't always get played in Twilight, but seems really good here to search out the DD Crow.
Oh, but he has his own trooper now. Eats a deep prison. Feels bad. Mills weren't great, but got 2 darks in the grave.
George gonna go for his own mills. Does get a Sirocco, so that's something. And choosing to maybe want to go all in here. Or just a Lure of Darkness. Okay. 2 more draws.
Banishes a Sirocco. Sets a monster, sets a back row. Passes it back. Yeah, Joseph has a lot of cards in his hand, so starting off with Lumina, pitching Necrogarna.
For Ryko? I don't know if I've ever seen that. But he just wants to get that Necro in the grave. And needs a way to clear the Trooper. And so if you have no other way, I respect it. You got to deal with that. You can't be letting them just mill forever.
Maybe he's setting up for Celestia. That's the only other reason I see. Just wants to have the names on board.
That definitely makes sense.
Maybe that's a threatening roar back there. Oh, but that was a long think on end phase. Ryko hits the back row. Ooh, and Caius comes down, banishes Lumina.
That's definitely the right choice to play around Honest here. And Joseph is going to Crow the Vayu here on activation. Doesn't want to get too low on damage. And Kai's just going to beat over this Ryko, presumably.
Well, so he's gonna Necro, so yeah, it's definitely a Celestia coming down, potentially. Oh no, it's a Caius. That's pretty good. It's gonna play around the Gores.
Ooh, Pot of Avarice is really good here. Our grave wasn't really set up unless we happened to have Dark Armed. I think we might have had 3 Darks, but we're not really set up on the Lightsworn department, so very much worth it to get the 2 draws here, especially if we draw one of those crows that we put back.
And chooses not to play around Gores, so maybe he drew an out to the Gores.
I like the Dark Monster choices here from Joseph. The Sangan and the Caius weren't in Jake XO's winning list, but those monsters are really freaking good, man. Better than Snipe Hunter in my head.
Yeah, especially like into Vayu when like they're setting Ryko's DDV, so that's not terrible. Right, because yeah, the Sangan searches, but it's after the DDV resolves, so you keep whatever.
Yeah, if you have the Sangan on field, it would get that. Sangan really good for getting that crow, which is another tech that he was on. So yeah, he was on some interesting dark choices that I think worked out really, really well today. After a big think, all George can muster up is a set monster that never feels that good.
But we got the solar recharge. Oh. Into a fossil Dyna, but there's no special summon monsters. Yeah, I don't know about that. Unless George doesn't have any other monsters. I don't know how I feel about just setting that.
Yeah, you must not have any other plays really. I do see he has a Greffer. Oh, Cyber Dragon. For a second, I thought that was Dark Armed. I was like, wait, we could have just done that. But the Cyber Dragon is going to attack the Argus here and meet Honest. I don't know if we can come back from that.
Yeah, he had no defense last turn, so I can't imagine there's going to be any set back row.
Interesting. He goes for the Greffer in main 2. And yeah, this is just super rough. I don't know what we could do. We have Necro maybe, right? Could stop the Caius if Joseph was literally sitting on bricks that couldn't stop an attack. But he's actually going to choose to go for Plague. He's going to make a Synchro?
I mean, just Goyle, just to wall up, but that doesn't... Oh, he's got mind control.
Bruh. Why didn't we do all this in main 1?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think there was like even an OTK line maybe? Is like, I think it's a little short damage wise, like Darken plus Sidra plus Greffer. I'm not sure if he has enough or not, but hopefully the Stardust can get us there.
He is very low though, 1600. Uh-oh, we got some banishing cards.
Oh man. Chaos Sorcerer plus Monster Reincarnation banishes the Greffer, and that's gonna be game.